Hari Om. A very good morning and welcome to the session. Sit comfortably on your support. Sit tall. Lift the sides of the trunk. Lift your ears. Lift the crown of the head. Take your arms out to the side. Open the chest. Turn the palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face up. Feel the areas of the shoulders opening. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Upper arms in line with the ear. Soften the abdomen. Stretch the armpit. Stretch the wrist. Stretch the elbows. Slowly join the palms together. And as you breathe out, release your fingers and your palm to the chest. Focus on your breath. Take a slow, deep breath in. And a gentle release out. We'll begin by chanting Om one more time. Take a slow, deep breath in. Slowly open your eyes. Release your hands and sit tall. Place your fingertips on the floor beside you to support the trunk. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg, and look up. Feel the stretch of the front body. Lift the shoulder blades and look up. Release your head forward. Fold your legs in once again. And sit tall. Take your arms out to the side once again. Turn the palms to face forward. And lengthen your wrists away from each other. Turn the palms to face up. Breathe in and raise up the arms. Upper arms in line with the ear. Turn the palms to face forward. A full stretch up. Soften the abdomen and lengthen from the hip to the wrist on the right side. From the hip to the wrist. Feel the trunk becoming long. At the same time, firm up your base. Firm up your legs, your sitting bones, and your feet so that they become your foundation for these poses. Turn the palms away from you. A full stretch of the side body. And as you breathe out, release your hands on. Thank you, Rick. Raise up the left arm. A full stretch of the left side, palm facing inside. And walk your right hand across. Press the arm down, release. Turn the navel and sternum face forward. And a slight bend in the right elbow and a full side stretch over. Feel the extension of the left side with the navel and sternum facing forward. Up and change sides. Raise up the right arm and walk the left hand across. Walk your fingers across. Don't lift the sitting bones off the support. Press your palms down, spread your palms, spread your fingers. A full extension of the right side with the navel and the sternum facing forward. Now bend the left elbow as much as you can. If you can release it completely, fine, without lifting your sitting bones off, and extend the right side. Full stretch of the right side. Breathe in, up. Take your right hand behind you in line with the spine. Take your left hand over the right knee. Breathe in, lift the sides of the tongue. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen. Move the shoulder blades and look over your right shoulder. With the softness of the abdomen, move the navel in. Move the left shoulder blade into the body and the right shoulder blade away from. Take a few breaths in this. Feel the softness of the abdomen and the gentle twist of the spine. Release your gaze forward. Release your hands and let's change sides. Take the left hand behind you in line with the spine. Your right hand over the left knee. Breathing in, lift the side of the tongue. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen and twist. Move the shoulder blades, the right shoulder blade into the body, the left shoulder blade away from you. Align the chin with the left shoulder, soften the abdomen. Take a few breaths in the pose. Your arms. Interlace your fingers in front of you, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in, raise up the arms, our palms in line with the ear. Lift the sides of the tongue, soften the abdomen. Feel the navel go in, feel the abdominal organs recede. And from here, straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg, maintaining the length of the tongue. Feel the abdomen soft and a full lift. Up, thighs facing up, knees facing up. Move your heels away from you and your toes towards you. Push your thighs down and lift out of the hips. Turn the palms to face forward. Reach for your toes, your ankles, your knees, wherever you can reach. Move the shoulder blades into the body and look up. Feel the full stretch of the front of the body from the navel to the sternum and from the sternum to the throat. Release your gaze and fold your legs in for Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet into touch. Draw the elbows in towards the side of the trunk and once again, lift the trunk out of the hips. Lift your ears, lift the crown of the head. At the same time, move your knees lower. Fine. And release. Stretch out your legs for dandas. Breathe in, raise up the arms. Box at the elbows and stretch the armpit area. Lift the sternum and soften the abdomen. Energize the legs, soften the abdomen. Raise up the arms and change the mind. Fold the legs. The arms once again. Turn the palms to face behind you and place the left palm on the right shoulder and the right palm on the left shoulder and stretch the armpit, stretch the elbows. Feel the chest opening. Soften the abdomen. Feel the area of the heart and the lungs opening. Release and change sides. Right over left or left over right. Lift the armpit, lift the elbows and lift up. The opening of the chest is good for post colds and flus recovery. Raise up the arms and release your hands. Come to sit in Virasana, Vajrasana. Sit onto your heels. Fold the knees. If you have a problem with the knees, place something soft in front. If your buttock cannot reach your heels, place a blanket in between. Open up the legs, big toes touching, and sit on your heels. If you cannot manage, you're most welcome to sit on the chair, it's perfectly fine. Lift the sternum, navel, and look up. Open the chest. Up your arms once again. Turn the palms to face behind you and place the left over right and the right over left. So both palms on the opposite shoulder. Stretch the armpit, lift the elbows, soften the abdomen and lift the tongue. Lift the elbows away from the hip. The arms, change the bind, cross over the other way. Feel the chest opening, feel the softness of the abdomen and the strength of the legs. Release. Release your hands to the side. And placing your palms in front of you, your fingers in front of you, lift the front body from the pubic area to the navel, from the navel to the sternum, and lift the chest. Release your gaze forward, press your palms down, and come to stand. Come to stand with your feet hip width apart. Place your hand on your hips. Once again, take the arms out to the side. Turn the palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face up. Breathing in, raise up the arms. Turn the palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face away from you. Feel the length of the side body. Now extend. A full stretch. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Just a gentle fold. This is also good for post-fold and cold and flu recovery. Release the head. Soften the abdomen and feel the length of the spine. Place your hands on your hips. Breathe in and come up. One more time. Raise up the arms. Place the left over right and the right over left palm. Stretch the armpit. Breathing in, stretch up the elbows. Stretch up the armpits, and as you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Stretch the armpits, stretch the elbows down to the floor. If this is difficult for you, you can slightly bend the knee and extend the spine. Feel the spine stretching down towards the floor. Breathe in to come up and change hands the other way. A full stretch. Stretch the armpits, stretch the elbows. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Keeping the legs straight, shift the weight of the body more to the toe side and feel the length of the front body. Come up, release your hands. Step the feet apart for Utthita Hasta Padasana. Feel the length of the side body. Feel the lift of the spine. Lift your ears. Lift the crown of the head. Turn your right leg out to 90 degrees. Leg meaning the foot, the thigh and the knee. Step the left leg forward and turn the trunk. Turn the trunk to face the right side. Breathing in, raise up the arms. And once again, cross over your palms to the opposite shoulder, bend the elbows, stretch, lift the armpits, lift the wrist, and as you breathe out, descend into the Virabhadrasana, one action. The warrior pose, one action. Bend the front knee to go down, keep the left leg straight, turn the hip and trunk to face the front leg, and look up. Can you lift out from the back leg? Feel the lift of the sides of the trunk equally. Stretch the armpits, lift the elbows, open the chest. Soften the abdomen. Straighten your leg. Turn to face forward, raise up the arms and change the bind. Turn the left leg out to 90 degrees. Stretch the right leg out so that the hip and trunk is facing the left side. Breathing in, stretch the armpit, stretch the elbow, and you breathe out, descend the front knee. Turn up the chest. Straight and straight. Straighten your leg, straighten the trunk. Turn to face forward, release your gaze forward, and release your hand. Keep the feet hip width apart. Lift full extension from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and look up. Feet facing forward. Draw the elbows together. Open the chest and look up. Gaze forward once again. Raise up the arms. Turn the palms to face behind you. Cross over your shoulders once again. This keeps the chest open, keep the armpit extended, and as you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Stretch the spine, soften the abdomen, and draw your elbows down to the floor. Once you've lengthened the spine, release your fingertips onto the floor. Move your legs further apart and look forward. Keep the length from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and look forward. Looking for forward bends. And now release the head and neck. Let the head and neck become soft and quiet. And release your palms onto the floor. And release the head. Quiet. This is also good for post cold and fluid recovery, where the fluid is made to flow in the opposite direction. Forward, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Walk your feet together so your feet are hip width apart. Place your hands on your hips, breathe in and come up. One more time, breathe in, raise up your arms. And as you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Release the head. Gently the legs, move the front thigh to the back thigh, and feel the spine becoming soft and the head and neck is released. Focus on the softness of the breath as you soften the abdomen. Place your hands on your hips. Breathe in to come up. Extend the arms out to the side and stand tall. Face the side of your mat and come to sit once again in Vajrasana. Take your feet together, big toes touching, knees as wide as the mat. Place your palms in front of the knees and open the chest. Soften the abdomen and look up. Shoulder blades into the body and open the chest. Walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Spread the palms and fingers as wide as the mat and look forward. Feel the full extension from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum. Look forward. and look up. Release the head and chest to the mat. Keep the elbows stretched and now stretch your arms. Reach for the top edge of your mat. Press the palms down, press the fingers down, and release the buttock onto the heel. Lastly, release the elbows to the floor. Soften the abdomen. Feel the length of the spine, the length of the side of the body, and feel the softness of the abdomen. And focus on just the exhalation. Your hands back. Place your palms in front of your knees and lift the chest, lift the sternum and full extension of the front body. And now take your arms wider, take them in line with your knees, out to the side. Let me show you the front view. Your knees are wide, the palms are in line with your knees and look up. Stretch forward, 45 degrees. So you open the area of the shoulder, open the chest. Your arms are in line with your legs and release the forehead to it. Feel the spread of the shoulder blades, the width of the chest, and the extension of the arms. Soften the abdomen. Move the buttock closer to the heel. Walk your hands forward. A full stretch, look up. Walk your hands back. Walk your hands back. Place your palm below the shoulders. Move the knees below the hips. A full stretch into Adho Mukha Svanasana, feeling the full length of the front body from the navel to the sternum. And lift your hips, lift the groins, and walk to straighten the legs. Move the shoulder blades down, move the armpits down. And lift the hips. That. Palm below the shoulders, and as you breathe in, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. As you breathe out, tuck the chin under, tuck the tailbone under. Just to gently massage the spine, bringing flexibility to the spine. Lift the sternum, lift the tailbone. And as you breathe out, tailbone under, tuck the chin under. Focus on the area of the groin. One more stretch into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Full stretch, lift your hips. And then release your knees onto the mat. And come to lie flat on your back. Come to lie flat on your back. With both hands, draw both your knees in towards the chest. Ardha Pavanmuktasana. Relax the feet. Soften the abdomen. Release your hands onto the floor, palm facing up. Release your feet onto the floor. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. Roll out the thighs. Roll out the small toe to the side. And the big toes. Soften the abdomen. Open the chest. And focus on just the breath.
Release the top jaw. Release the bottom. Completely releasing to the mat. Bone, every muscle, every joint. Completely released to the mat. Place both your hands on the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Raise up your right arm all the way past the right ear. And roll over onto your right hand side, placing the left hand in front of the chest. Press with the left hand to come to sit. Sit in a comfortable position. Stomach support if you need to. Close your eyes. Lift the sides of the trunk. Focus on the full extension of the front body and the width and the openness of the chest. Focus on your breath. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Strength of your legs, the firmness of your hips, the lightness of the trunk, the lightness of your head, and the quietness in the mind and the quietness in the brain. Join your palms together. Take a slow, deep breath in. As you breathe out, release your chin to the chest. As you breathe in, raise up your head, release your hands, and open your eyes. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.